I think, Chairperson, this is a very important way to kick off the term, because as members would know, the work that the department does is in nature a concurrent function. So at times there are things that we are able to respond to with authority, but most of the time, because over 80% of the 300 billion budget goes to provinces for the implementation of and the rollout of basic education, the provinces are the true interface between communities, districts, the learners and the teachers, more than DBE is. And so the point I'm making is that this is a welcomed engagement, and I'm glad that our provincial colleagues have honored the invite so that you can be able to take the committee through some of the unique challenges, what is working, what is not working, where you would like the committee's intervention and assistance, and where you would like our assistance and intervention. I think it's important, Chair, also to just foreground this by saying that it is my belief that there should not be an antagonistic relationship between the executive and Parliament. In fact, I think the two should work very much symbiotically, because Parliament performs an important role of oversight and we perform the role of delivering a service, and it's important for the quality of the service that we have oversight bodies that look at the work that we do and how we do it. So certainly from our side, we welcome the engagement and we welcome the comprehensive workshop that you have planned.
There should never be a child that dies in pursuit of education. I think that for 30 years we've always made access a priority, but access to what is the question, and that has to be the quality. There shouldn't be a difference between whether or not you go to Bishops in Cape Town or you go to Mqanduli High School. Ultimately, we should be able to offer learners the very same product. They should be able to leave at the end of matric with a product that they can be proud of, a certificate that can unlock economic opportunities for them. And that is my obsession. And also my obsession is it breaks my heart to see young children swimming through rivers, walking 20 kilometers just to get to school. No child should have to be subjected to that. No child should have to be subjected to those kind of conditions. But I'm also aware of that these are societal issues and that these are things that are not going to necessarily be solved by the budget within the Department of Basic Education. And that's why one of the things that I'm really passionate about is working across the board with other cabinet colleagues. The ministers of Public Works and Infrastructure, as you said, ministers of Water and Sanitation, the ministers of Police and Justice, where there are issues of sexual offences in our schools. It has to be a whole government approach. If we are going to really shift the needle and move the needle in our schooling system, then we have to make sure that we work together. And I think there's a recognition that if we're talking about economic growth, you can't talk about economic growth if you're not investing in young learners all the way from grade R all the way to grade 12.
Thank you so much. Cool.